Every now and then, there's an unexpected hype for an anime film soon to be released, and you're either part of the hype or you wish you were. That's what this film was for me, and unfortunately, I wish I was a part of the hype upon its release on September 17th of 2016. Because I walked into this film with no expectation since I was past the hype by a few years, I was able to have an unbiased sense of clarity whilst watching it, with no prior knowledge of its manga series beforehand. However, quite unexpectedly, I found myself covered in tears, filled with sadness, anger, happiness, and laughs, pretty much the whole package. A silent voice managed to take me on a journey that was reminiscent of my youthful past, and made me reconsider the actions I've taken that led me to where I am now. So, to say the least, this was more than just an emotional roller coaster. That being said, this is no perfect movie, and I can't stress that enough. It has its fair share of plot holes and cut subplots, as well as falling short in terms of character and plot progression outside of the two main characters. Although, I do find this excusable due to the cramming of an entire series into only just a 2-hour film, like most other film adaptations. And before I go on to continue about the synopsis of A Silent Voice, I would like to say, if you're enjoying this so far, consider subscribing or liking the video. It lets me know that I'm doing a good job and I make more content like this all the time. If you don't like my content, you can always unsubscribe later. It's completely free. A Silent Voice is a story about personal transformation and the journey we take through that. With this journey, we follow the life events of Nishimiya Shoko and Ishida Shoya. These two main characters start off their journey in elementary school, where we find Ishida to be the class clown and bully along with his group of friends. Ishida was a wild card, in the sense that he was aware of his wrongdoings and felt the pain he had caused to others, but his ego and attention-seeking personality definitely were in control of his actions as a young kid, especially when it came to bullying Nishimiya, who was a new transfer student that was also deaf. Now, I'm not the kind here to spoil the important parts for you, so you'll have to watch that for yourself. But one of the best parts about this film is seeing the transformation of these two characters as they grow up and begin their lives as high school students, eventually evolving the story into something along the lines of redemption. The cinematography has a beautiful way of displaying the cowardice, fear, and regret that Ishida built after his events in elementary school, which was not being able to look people in the eye, as well as many other things. This was portrayed in a way that whenever we were spectating Ishida from his perspective, we could only see other characters from below the waist, whilst seeing hovering crosses censoring people's faces to indicate his fear in looking them in the eye. The movie clearly delivered his character, and it was very easy to sympathize and relate to this character, as well as Nishimiya. Besides the emotional road trip of a lifetime, a character known as Nagatsuka had a lot of moments in the film that were very comedic and actually funny in a lot of ways. Often when I found myself laughing, it was usually when Nagatsuka was at his antics. As for the art, no complaints here. Besides having some overall familiar Kyoto Animation character faces, Kyoto Animation has done an excellent job in representing the characters true to the manga. It's no Makoto Shinkai film, such as Your Name or Weathering With You, but the quality is nothing to scoff at. The high quality is restrained throughout the entire film, and no lazy production was visible. Voice acting was top-notch and sounded very familiar to daily Japanese life, though overall sound was okay. But one of the underlying factors that immersed me into a different realm was the soundtrack. The music had a large sense of melancholic vibes, but was reused in a smart way to also indicate many other emotions, having a sense of recognition, like a recurring theme or development. The music had a way of capturing you and making sure you would have your heart attuned to the atmosphere developed on screen, and I personally think this was done right. Overall, I can tell you that this film is successfully doing what it intended to do, and it doesn't disappoint in choking your heart at several moments. This won't be everyone's favorite, as it deals with a serious and dark societal issue, and as it's not all straightforward, it leaves the viewers questioning themselves about their own relationships with other people in the past and present. However, this is the kind of feeling I'm looking for personally, and I can't recommend this enough. I know it sounds edgy, but what can I say? I'm a sucker for pain. It's been nice having you around. Thanks for watching, and peace out.